Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Archangel Guidance Messages and Love for 2020. This is just going to be an open reading for the Archangels to come in and let us know anything we need to be aware of for 2020, any soul manna they want to give us, any blessings they want to make us aware of. So let's start this reading off by seeing which Archangels are going to come forth and lead the message and speak for the angelic realm to all of us. All right, so Zadkiel coming out with a message about acceptance and love and healing with the dove and the little baby monkey there. So love and healing coming into play, but also acceptance for what has been, what is, and a big excitement for what will be. So this is a nice message. First Archangel coming through. Let's see who else is joining us. We have Archangel Samuel, and this is orientation. So this is about us regaining our footing, regaining our balance as we transform into new experiences and situations and versions of ourselves. So this Archangel is going to be working with us throughout 2020, helping us as we expand into new things, new ventures, and new experiences. So Archangel Zadkiel and Samuel coming in for 2020. And lastly, Archangel Zadkiel coming in again, and luxury, abundance. So, he's coming in strong twice. So we're going to pull a third. And here's Samuel, cherish, family, bonds coming together. All right, we are getting a treat. Let's see what this third one is. A Metatron. Magnification. Ooh. Okay, Metatron is a special archangel. He helps us move through our trials and tribulations, but he also opens up our, psychic gifts, our spiritual gifts, our abilities, our talents, all of those things, and brings us closer to spirit, the spirit within ourself. So he's coming out. Let me see. Nope, next card would not be Archangel Metatron. So he is standing strong with just one card to represent him and his energy. So we have Archangel Zadkiel, Samuel, and Metatron joining us for 2020, the strongest archangels leading us and guiding us in 2020. So in all your circumstances, reach out to these archangels. They will come in strong and powerful, especially Archangel Metatron. I feel as though he wants to work with each and every one of you much more personally than he ever has been. And for some of you, you're not even really familiar with him, and he wants to bond with you. He wants to connect with you. Same with Archangel Samuel and Archangel Zadkiel. So let's pull some more messages to extend on to their energy and what they're bringing forth for us in 2020 and how they want to personally help you and guide you. Under Zadkiel, we have a step into the unknown. Curiosity keeps us heading down new paths, so take a chance. And, we did see that energy coming through with Samuel about the orientation, trying new things, going into the unfamiliar, and he will help you, gain your footing, familiarize yourself, feel comfortable, and just expand right into any new situation or circumstance. Next out, we have a surprise is on the horizon. Expect a nice surprise. And this is from Archangel Samuel. So he, as well as helping you gain your balancing, your footing, and reminding you of all the things you cherish, he's bringing you something new to cherish that is going to be something felt in your heart and your soul. It's a beautiful surprise on the way for you. And distractions. Control your thoughts and actions to help you stay focused. So this is from Archangel Metatron, and he's talking about two things. Those of you who have really been through it in 2019 and maybe even, prior to that, a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, challenges, hardships, setbacks, just kind of boom, 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 one after another, to the point of like where you feel like you can't catch your breath, or when's it your turn to be on top? When does your reward come in? This right here is Archangel Metatron asking you to shift your mind, shift your thoughts, shift your emotions, lift your spirit to a higher place of being, of vibrating, of perceiving, of seeing. And you're like, that's really hard right now because of where I'm at. Archangel Metatron wants to help you with that. He wants to help distract you enough to help pull you up out of that lower vibrating energy. Because once you could just get your head above water, it's your perception shifts, your hope starts to be restored, you get optimistic, you get excited, your mind starts reaching into new dimensions of thoughts, of ideas, of being. And he's helping you with that. Just get your head above that water and boom, you're gonna just take off. So your homework, what he's telling you is, let's start with what is good. What are the blessings that are around you? And if you can't find them and you don't see them right now in this moment, call upon me and I will lead the path. I will point the way. I will show you your blessings. I will make them so big and strong that you can't turn away. And it might be somebody buying you a coffee or finding $20 on the ground. Every little bit of magic counts and should be felt deep in your heart and your soul, especially when you know the angels are attached to that, trying to encourage you and restore your hope and faith and help motivate you and give you strength to push through your hard time, because it's not for the angels to take us out of hard situations. It's the angel's job to come in and soothe us and encourage us and help us see the bigger picture, because we are never in any situation or circumstance that we can't get ourselves through and that we won't evolve out of and grow beyond. And this Archangel Metatron wants to help you with that, where you feel super stuck, like you just haven't been able to grow beyond it. He's coming in to help you with that. So that's a beautiful message. He's powerful. This is definitely the most powerful energy, just flowing through. And there was a second message attached to this. Oh yes, there we go. Now, those of you that are, steady and focused and moving forward on your path of spirituality, of opening up to different belief systems when it comes to angels, life after death, psychics, mediumship, all those things. Only be very discerning along this journey as you spiritually awaken, or your current awakening evolves into something much bigger, because there's a lot of false prophets along the path. And the more evolved you become, the more you will recognize those people. Okay. And for me, that was a really hard lesson, because sometimes you really care about somebody and you really believe in them, but they're trying to be something that they're really not, or they're not evolved enough into yet to be. And so be wary of that. Be very discerning of spiritual teachers, of the false prophets, of, because there's so much information out there. And if you feel like you're on information overload, or you just don't know, you're like, I don't know what the right belief system is for me, what's my path forward, call upon Archangel Metatron. He will come in, he will leave feathers on your path, he will give you signs and confirmations of what is right for you on your journey right now today. That doesn't mean you won't eventually evolve beyond that, but right now that's what you need for the next step on your journey. So call upon him for that. All right, we're going to pull some more cards and expand on to this message. And this is kind of all of them coming in now together. Embrace the 3 words. What are those 3 words for you? Is it I love you, I forgive you, I am sorry, please forgive me? You know, what are the 3 words that you need to embrace, you need to own, you need to accept, because it will truly set you free 100%. And also, those of you awakening to spirituality, mysticism, the gifts inside of you, you're meant to go really far with it. And there's some sacred knowledge that is going to come your way, and it might be some information that nobody else is talking about, so keep your eyes and ears open for that. Next out, seek the guide with noble ideals. Yes, here, don't get caught up with the false prophets, you know, and ask the archangels to show you who's real, who's phony, who has good intention but isn't quite there yet, because, you know, not everybody who's false is trying to be false. They're just ahead of themselves, you know, and we all do that in different areas of our life with different things, but this is so attached to your spirituality and your belief system. You know, archangels are coming in and saying, only listen to the advice and the guidance of something that just chimes in your soul, that you resonate with, that you vibe with. And, you know, if somebody you really care about or you admire or you look up to is saying things that just don't feel right to you, but you're like, well, you know, they're really spiritual and they're right about this stuff, but it doesn't feel right for you, that's where your discernment comes in. It doesn't mean that that person's wrong. It's just whatever they're telling you isn't right for you in your journey. All right, so big time about false prophets. And, you know, if this isn't false prophets as in a spiritual sense, the archangels really want to show each and every one of you the people in your life that are true and who are false. And false are those who have, you know, their own personal motivation, ulterior motives, selfish, narcissistic, greedy, deceitful, but may not be so obvious to us. So archangels want to come in and show you who's false in your life, really to help set you free, you know, and allow your space to open up to people who really will appreciate you and love you and honor you as step into the unknown, because a surprise is on the way. And don't let the past distract you and hold you back. And what are the 3 words that you need to say to yourself to set you free? All right, next out, a deep secret will come to light. Wow, boom, there it is. There it is. What isn't true, it's time for it to come to light in 2020. It absolutely is. And now also, secrets don't have to just be like, you know, dark stuff that we don't want to deal with or hear. This could also be secrets that are good. You know, hey, I'm really sorry. I have felt guilty all this time for what I did and what I said to you. I own this, you know, or I've had feelings for you for years, and now I have the courage to finally tell you so. You know, secrets aren't always dark and scary, but secrets are coming to light. The angels want to show you, you know, everything that's been hidden from you. 2020 is like the year of enlightenment, of truth. We have 6 eclipses going on. We have not had 6 eclipses since 2011. It's also leap year. There's a lot of crazy stuff that went down in 2019. So 2020 is about enlightenment and evolution and seeing the truth in all things and situations, including the truth of ourselves, for the good or the bad. And these 3 archangels are going to be working with each and every one of us for, you know, everything that's coming through in this reading. So who's not true in your world, it's time for you to see that. Anything hidden from you, it's time for it to come to light. It's really time for you to be set free. And those of you where this is more about a spiritual awakening, there's some gifts inside of you that you've never tapped into, what you're capable of, your soul wisdom, your soul evolution from lifetimes before, what you have to offer and bring forth to this world is beautiful, and you're meant to awaken and evolve over time, and 2020 is a big year of this for you. So let's pull some clarifiers for these cards here. You are immortal. Make your decisions carefully. You know what? This is the archangels saying, live your life. Don't waste your time on people or situations that are not true, are not honoring of you. It's like 2020 is a year also to shed all things that do not honor, because so many of us entertain and tolerate and put up with relationships with family, with friends, with romances that do not honor us. And it's not because we're weak or doormats. It's out of that emotional bond and connection, and feeling the depth and seeing beyond the person's darkness, and knowing, you tap into that inner child, and that's what you love. That's what you're connected to. That's what you're bonded to, not this personality that dishonors you and lies to you and takes advantage of you or isn't fair. The way that relationships, all relationships, friends, family, romance, can be toxic or dishonoring is in so many different capacities. It's different for each and every one of us. But the archangels are like, it's time to take control back of yourself, of your life. We have, I believe, 1,000% we reincarnate, but this version of you, who you are right now, your name, your birthday, your eyes, your hands, your beautiful smile, your energy, your vibe, only one time around in all of eternity does that exist, and that exists right now, today. That is you. You are unique, one of a kind, limited edition, never before, never again. And the spirit of you is never the same after this life either. You evolve. So this moment, this lifetime is so precious and so important. It is, no, people who don't honor, people who don't support, people who aren't helping you move forward in your life. And moving forward in your life are people who will call you out when you're screwing up and you're making mistakes, but will also be those same people who love you and who are there for you at your lowest moment, at your darkest moments. Okay, those are the people that we need to keep near and dear. Those are the relationships that the archangels want to help you create and make quite solid throughout 2020. And all the relationships that don't have that potential, the archangels want to remove. And my kitty, who never comes up on my desk, he knows I'm distracted. He would like to come and say hello. He's not too happy because I'm holding him, but he's crashing the reading. So we got some kitty magic and love coming in. Black kitties are lucky, saying, I will show you everybody in your life that holds darkness and not magic for you. So your life is precious. There's only one of you, this one time, this one shot, so make it count. All right, seek the noble. We have break the negative cycle. Yay! See, the archangels coming in so strong for us. It's time to release negative patterns, toxic behavior, toxic relationships, everything that holds us down and holds us back, even within ourselves, our own bad behavior, toxic patterns, repeating patterns, refusing to change, refusing to face the truth, the shadow of ourself, what must be let go of, purged, transformed anew. The angels are going to put that in our face as well, as much as they're going to show us the relationships that don't honor, because everything is a mirror. And as you become aware of self and choose to improve and choose to love and honor who and what you are, your divinity, your path, every moment of your existence, the more people who don't honor you cannot exist in your experience, in your reality. It's just a vibrational thing. It just can't be. And 2020 is a time for those who are ready to truly rise up out of those ashes, become a new version of themselves. And anybody else that's not there, doesn't choose that energy, there's other portals, there's other cycles, there's other years for them, okay? But you've got to worry about yourself and go with that calling, that pulling of your soul. Break the negative habits, relationships, cycles, whatever it is that holds you back, because 2020 is a year for success and empowerment, and the archangels are all over it, and we are here for you. Next out is Wake the Divine Masculine. Oh, I love it. Yes, this is empowerment. This is success. This is believing in yourself, putting down personal boundaries, not accepting any less than you deserve, not selling yourself short, manifesting, being strong, being empowered, feeling brave, full of courage, speaking your truth, finding your inner voice and your strength, and pushing forward with success and longevity. Oh, I love this reading. So, to recap, truths are coming to light in 2020. The archangels are with us every step of the way, but every truth that comes to light is only to empower you and set you free. 100%. Don't get distracted by the glitter, the glitz, the pretty words, the pretty face. When it's not resonating in your soul, don't let the outside package fool you or distract you. Be discerning. Go with your intuition. Go with your gut. Even if you're like, damn, that is so not what I was hoping. I was hoping this was real, or I was hoping this person was legit. I get it. I've been there. But you've got to go with your soul, because your soul is not wrong. I promise you, not with this reading. And there's special blessing, a special gift coming your way. It's time to step into the new and the unknown, the unfamiliar, and see where it will take you and expand yourself. So let's pull some advice about all of this, and then I'm going to pull some dream symbols to give you an idea of some of the symbolism that archangels as well as your spirit guides are going to use during your dream time to communicate with you. So let's see what their advice is. Imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. Yes, this is a year of empowerment for you to reach your potential, to reach for your dreams, to be motivated, to be empowered, and refuse, absolutely refuse to give up or back down. Look at the coloring in this card, the red, the yellow, the orange. That's empowerment right there. Wake the Divine Masculine. Reach for your dreams, the changes you want in your life. Believe they can happen. It just takes time, and most of us give up before it comes, because it's not in the timetable in which we hoped, or it doesn't happen in which the way we had been planning and anticipating. And you know what? Surrender the how. Just surrender it entirely. Open up your imagination and ask the archangels to take you flying, to make you soar, to take you into other dimensions, to show you things you've never seen, to make you feel things you've never felt, because they are coming in strong. It's almost like 2020, the veil is thinner than it normally is. And I don't know anything about that, but that's just like what I'm picking up on, like that October energy all through 2020. Next out is Happy Life, and this is on, a surprise is on the way. Live a less guarded life. So happiness is at hand, and look at that yellow, all that yellow, solar plexus chakra, your divine masculine energy within, whether you are male or female, okay? This is where you manifest from. This is your powerhouse. This is where you channel from, beautifully attached to imagination. You are meant to have a happy life. 2020 is meant to be a good year, and the archangels are coming in to help you, see all the truth you need to see about yourself and others, help you make all the changes that must be made for your success to move forward, because if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're never going to get a different result. Okay, next out. Ooh, gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. Yes, look at this. The archangel is saying, step into the unknown, the unfamiliar. Let go of people, regardless of attachment, obligation, history. If they don't honor you, they don't belong with you in 2020. Doesn't mean at some point you guys can't reconcile, but 2020 needs to be about you and what is best for you. These archangels coming in to tell you so, saying, call upon us and we will be there in a snap. We will remind you, we will give you confirmation, we will light the way for you. But you know, there's only one of you, okay? Live those dreams, live this life to its fullest. I know it can get hard, it can get scary, it can get lonely. I've been through some really dark times in my life, and you know, going through it, it's hard. But now, you know, when you get to the other side, you look back and you're like, wow, I lived through that. And you grow and you evolve into a different version of yourself. And it's like once you evolve beyond those hard times, those particular hard times never touch you again because you evolve beyond it. But when we're repeating, when we're really not evolving, the same thing happens over and over and over. And 2020 is a year for us to all break free from the patterns and cycles that hold us back, as well as the thoughts, beliefs, and relationships. And the archangels will empower us every single step of the way. Magic and blessings coming in, and it's supposed to be a happy life. So let's pull some dream symbols. Okay, and see, you know, which in these symbols, now I'm not going to give like a meaning of what these symbols are because this is a general reading, and what each one of these symbols are is going to mean something different for each and every one of you for your path. So I recommend that you start dreaming about these symbols, these images that come through in these cards. Do searches about them, but don't just stop at the first search. Really dig deep, read a lot of different resources about what that particular symbol could mean, and see which one really chimes in your soul, and discern and go with that. That's a message from the archangels specifically for you. And we had a couple jump out, so let's see. Okay. We have birds. So dreaming of birds is a sacred symbol the archangels are going to use with you in 2020 in dream time, but also in your waking time. If birds are just abundant, synchronicity, it keeps happening over and over, feathers, all of that, those are sacred symbols from the archangels to you. Also, number 74 could be significant as well. Next is reading. All right, so, and this is number 33, so 33 significant. In your dreams, if there's books or you're reading something, even a letter, reading a letter, writing a letter, or just books in general, that is a sacred symbol from the angels. And that, I said I would not divinate the meaning of that, but whew, that's pretty strong. Those of you who are dreaming of books or writing or reading letters, that is significant. Try your best to write down what you read or what you can remember upon waking, because man, this is very special right here. All right, next out is music, number 41. So seeing music, composing music, hearing music in your dreams, significant. Pay attention to the lyrics, the specific song, the artist. Also, angels will be speaking to you through various songs and lyrics. So a song keeps showing up in your reality. Pay attention to the lyrics, look into the artist. There's a deeper message and meaning for it, and hidden behind it for you. Next is rain, and number 53. So if you are dreaming about rain or umbrellas, there is significance to that. Sacred symbolism from the archangels for you. Also, a rainstorm or rain around like a certain situation, if there's significance to that for you. in the springtime as well. I'm trying to not divinate, but man, it's just coming through. So, you know, rain and umbrellas in dream time, very, it's about a cleansing. And umbrellas. I will stop there. Number 53 as well. I could go on and on about that one. Whoa. Okay, next out is children and number 11. So if you're dreaming of small children or pregnancy, sacred symbolism from the archangels, look deeper into that. And number 11 is also significant and special. That's my number for spirit. And last out is nourishing, number 47. So any sort of dreams about goddess energy or angels in general, like you see angels in your dream, goddesses, spirits, that's sacred symbolism for you, and make sure you look that up. Also, number 47. So those are the messages and the dream symbolism that the archangels wanted to bring forth in this reading for messages for 2020. I hope that this has helped you guys, and I am wishing you all a very beautiful, abundant, successful, and blessed 2020. Take care.